Dashing Trader has been out here doing the Lord's work. Basically, if you've missed it, he's accepting low-tip DoorDash orders on purpose so that he can then confront these cheap people to encourage them not to abuse the system in the future.
You ever heard of no tip, no trip?
Man, stop playing with me. What?
Consensus is that Trader will probably ultimately find himself deactivated by DoorDash once he receives several one-star ratings from the customers that take offense to his new delivery style.
I'm doing this to help other dashers in the community. And to be honest,
freaking
hands.
But Trader has decided that this cause is worth that potential discipline. All I know is, when you have an individual sacrificing his own income eligibility with the intention of correcting a system that thousands of others are involved in, well, those are the people that history winds up celebrating. But I'm an impatient man when it comes to history. I'm appreciative of Dashing Trader right now. That's why for today's lunch shift, I'm working for base pay. That doesn't mean I'm accepting the miserable clown no-tip customer orders. Rather, for this shift, I'm dedicating 100% of my customer tips to Dashing Trader himself. Check it out, Trader. Got a nice little order to start off with, Uber Eats. Let's go. I don't know how Trader does it anyways. He's always delivering in the snow. The roads are icy. It's a beautiful day here in South Carolina, mid-50s temperature. Man, and that, I just can't imagine. No tip customers with icy roads. I resonate with Trader, man. That would get me absolutely fired up. For Reba? One delivery done, on to our first DoorDash pickup of the shift. Hey there. Have a good one. Uh-oh, Trader. Little hidden tip action. A little bonus tip right there, and we got our next DoorDash lined up. Let's keep it rolling. I'm on my way to dropping off our third order, and I just wanted to say, it's interesting to me the mixed reaction Trader gets on these videos. He gets a lot of support, but he gets a lot of pushback too. But some of these examples have been people who are tipping $2, and yeah, that's not a great tip when the weather is as difficult as yours is. But sometimes I can maybe understand from the customer perspective when a $2 tip is a 10 or 15% tip. I can see why that's all they'd put. I wouldn't be fighting that battle against the $2 tippers. It's the no tippers, the people who are really cheap, miserable clowns that deserve to be embarrassed. How are you? I'm well. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. Thank you so much.
Dashing Trader, we got you again, my man. Another bonus tip, hidden tip. That's how we do it over here in Rock Hill, South Carolina. There's a little thing called Southern hospitality. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. There's no tippers all over this freaking place. I just don't engage with them. Let's hit up Taco Bell for DoorDash number 3.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Give me 1 second. There you go.
Hey, I'm picking up the DoorDash for Carlos.
If you don't mind, you'll have to come in the inside to pick up the DoorDash orders. We don't do them in drive-thru.
You don't do them through the drive-thru?
No, sir.
With nobody else in the drive-thru, y'all don't hand it through the window?
Nope. No, sir. You gotta come inside.
For the customer's sake, we need you to come inside so we can start the order. Thank you.
You can go ahead and start it now because I'm coming inside.
Okay, we run on timers. We have customers that might show up behind you. We need you to come inside. That's our policy. Doesn't matter what DoorDash is.
I understand your policy. You also have a drive-through where you can't
Okay,
get...
thank you, sir. You're affecting my entire store's bonus right now by having this conversation with me here and not inside. So please come inside.
If
so
I'm
we can have this
affecting...
conversation.
If I'm
Get out of my drive-through line, please. Thank you.
If I'm affecting your bonus, you should probably let me speak instead of speaking over me. You have a drive-through here where people cannot get around. If you were to tell them to get inside and there's someone in front and behind them, they can't get around. They're stuck.
There's no one in front of you, sir.
Exactly. I said that earlier. I'm just saying for other cases where you have someone in front and behind me, I can't get around. I will come inside. Thank you. Their door's locked. How funny is that? How funny is that? Maybe these will work. There we go. There we go.
Sir, I was trying to inform you of your own policy. I used to DoorDash, and it tells you to come inside if the lobby's open.
Okay, it's also...
Okay, thank you. I got to be sure.
It's also policy. It was also policy to wear masks, and we knew that was a joke too. What did?
Actually, no, it's not policy to wear masks now. now since.
But it used to be a policy, right? So not all policies are good, are they?
We live under a judicial system where guys like me and you, we get to share our voice.
Yeah.
But we don't actually make the laws.
I get to share my voice
I'm done.
on this YouTube channel right here. You can hit me up. You can watch yourself look like a fool. Customers that don't tip and restaurants with stupid policies and dumb workers who just uphold them because they're scared to use common sense because they don't want to lose their paycheck. We're confronting them all, Dashing Trader. We're confronting everybody. Because here's my problem, it's inconsistency. I've got a lot of restaurants where I go inside to pick up regularly, but these restaurants that change their policy shift by shift, day by day, I've picked up in the drive-thru every single time I've been there for 2 years to that Taco Bell location. In a scenario, like I said, where the drive-thru is one lane, and in some scenarios you wouldn't be able to get out and come inside, that's so ridiculous that it deserves to be confronted. I know I'm getting off topic from contributing toward Dashing Trader's success, but man, that kind of stuff pisses me off as a man, as someone who values masculinity. Seeing somebody like Jake at Taco Bell just bend over because it's policy, I need to have empathy for him. It must suck to live life like a sheep. This is why I get along with somebody like Dashing Trader so much, because somebody who's willing to have confrontation, that's a rare person these days. Somebody who's willing to be a DoorDasher and YouTuber full-time, creating their own income, these are people that don't conform to society. That's full-time gig workers. I know there's a lot of part-time gig workers, but if you're gig working full-time, you are just wired a little differently than everybody else, I think. In a good way, in my opinion. You wouldn't take a paycheck, you wouldn't take a job if it meant you had to sacrifice your own autonomy, your own mental process, what things that you believe. You wouldn't jeopardize your ability to stand up for something for a chance at a safe, guaranteed income. In my case, I had the self-awareness to know I probably shouldn't take another job because already several times there had been company policies that I refused to uphold. And in the long run, I've got no chance to climb the ladder because I'm just too bullheaded. Even in a position where I know I'm not the boss, it's just hard for me to think that somebody else could be an effective boss to me when I answer to God. Did I mention we had another DoorDash to pick up? Looks like this. Let's go make the delivery. All right, Trader, I'm making one final delivery for you. Another Taco Bell order, a different location. We've made the pickup. See, this Taco Bell doesn't have a bunch of employees in it who are cuckolds. This is the Taco Bell that's closest to my house. I usually don't have problems with them. They like me. But yeah, usually people who don't have a backbone have a problem with me. And people who do have a backbone really appreciate me. All right, I'm back at home. I ultimately earned $45.66 on this shift. Let's break it down to find out how much the customer tips were. Here's that Uber Eats delivery. Customer tip ended up coming in at $6.09. And then scrolling, I'll have a recap of all the DoorDash deliveries we did with a tip total of $25.32. That's $31.41 that I'm dedicating and donating toward Dashing Trader to support the work he's doing. Trader, what I need you to do is comment how you want me to get this money to you, whether that's a Venmo, a Cash App, a PayPal, whatever your system is. Comment that under this video. I'm going to pin it as the top comment so that anybody watching this that also wants to contribute toward what Dashing Trader has done for this community, you'll be able to find that information as well at the top of my comments if you want to also pitch in and be generous for what he's done. I believe in supporting YouTubers, supporting small YouTube channels. There's lots of YouTube channels entertaining a lot of people that aren't receiving a massive benefit from it. But I want to see these good people flourish. It just feels like the right thing to do to me. It feels natural to me. So yeah, Trader, I know Trader, I haven't talked to him about doing this. He may not want to put his information in the comments. When he confronts these customers, they typically reach for their wallet and they're like, okay, I got to throw him some cash just to get him off my case. And he rejects that cash because it's not about the money to him, it's about the principle. But Trader, in this case, I need you to drop the information below. First of all, you deserve it. Second of all, you've encouraged other people not to do what you do on camera, but we can still join your cause, and that's by supporting you and funding you, since you're doing a really positive thing. Thank you guys for watching. That's it for today's video. I will see you next time on Welty.
You see that? There's no tip on there. Usually when it's no tip and it's coming from 8 miles away, we usually don't take it. Or if we do take it, we eat it like on our lunch break or